Hello, VOD. How's it going today? Welcome to another day of Project Singularity, Gregtech New Horizons SMP. I am 9, as you know. And yeah, this is the build that we've been working on and that we're going to continue working on today. Hello, Ruckus. It's been a minute. Hello, Drifter. Hello, Olyesnik. Hello, Void. Hello, Floppa. Finally caught a stream. Let's go. Hello, GX Eclipse and Rotid. Oh, and Ruckus with a prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Oh my gosh. Hello, Panda. Hello, everybody. I think the boys are on doing some illegal shit with, we got Witchery. Maybe I'll show off what they've been doing with Witchery, but we've been gambling some loot bags to get through Witchery. A lot of this stuff is locked. So I'm kind of, I'm assuming that they're doing Witchery stuff. But somehow we gambled a Witch's Cauldron and Anointing Paste out of a loot bag, which was really hard, but we got everyone on the server to like gamble for us, and now we're pretty far ahead. This is pretty hard to make. I think it's MV Mixer is what you need, and then the Cauldron is just Anointing Paste. So, well, welcome back. So today I am going to continue working on the build that I have been so hard working on. I don't know what's the word. So dedicatedly working on. I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. I finished all of the patterns that are going on these windows and walls because you saw me like figure it out the other day, and I basically just had to like work really hard to copy and paste it everywhere. But the interior of the build is still currently pretty much empty. I have been like looking to add some features into this, and I have an idea for a build up here. So that's going to be really fun. So that's part of what I want to do is there's going to be a telescope that we're going to build. But I think the main thing that I want to do is that it's important that when people come to our base, they see how hard I've been working on this. Not to like toot my own horn or anything. So my idea is today I want to make a bridge that goes from here to like this area. And we'll have like elevated kind of area right here, and then I want to put the nether portal right here. So as soon as people step out of the nether portal and see my base, this is what they see. And that's the plan. Hello, Lolmat with a prime sub. Thank you. Oh my gosh. 3-month sub-anniversary. Cheers, my friend. It's starting Steam Age too. One sec, let me skip the song. I want to listen to Random Access Memories today. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see. Get Lucky was like that one song, but what's the one that I'm thinking about? Doing it right. Lose Yourself to Dance. That's the one. Oh, I got timed out. Toot you that horn, King. You've earned it. Thank you. Ruckus, how are you doing, my friend? It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm really, really psyched about this build. This is probably one of my best builds ever. And then on top of that, it's like one of my best, it's easily my best build in LV. Like, it doesn't even come close. Like no one's building an LV and no one should be. But we've got so much nothing to do that I have just been no-lifing the building. I did prepare some stuff, 2 stacks of soul lanterns that I just crafted out. Also, I think I had some chain going because I felt like we're going to need some for that build. Is there anything else? Okay, I have a problem. There's bookshelves. Well, actually, we'll talk about this later. Let's just get designing, shall we? Hello, Hollow. Saying hi and goodbye since I'm going to sleep. Good night, my friend. Cheers. How's the Prismarine coming? The Prismarine is done. I think I'm free for a little bit. The entire roof is finished. And I'm going to try to make this like an observatory right here. Now, I got a question. How do you design bases? Just got to EV and I'm wanting to build a new base, but everything feels overwhelming. I feel you on that. And I have some strategies that might be able to help. I think the main one is build modular. Make sure that you have space to add different buildings that are useful to you. I don't like build something that's like this is the end all be all right away, you know? Like I always make sure that there's space for me to build other stuff as well. And I just add little modules one at a time. If you want to build like a forever base, I think what you need to do is it's like really important that you plan something. I think in Gregtech New Horizons, you need to have your cardinal directions, your northwest, east, south. Like you need to be able to feed wires and active transformers through those parts of your base. So I would keep that in mind. So maybe like a central tower with AE2 and your controller, and then make sure you have access paths in all those different directions, and then just start adding on different things. And that's my advice. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we should get a Lashmack on season 2 whenever that happens. Hello, Annie. How's it going? I got work early tomorrow, so tonight's going to be a sleep stream for me, but have a great time building. Will do. Thank you for popping in. All right, so one of my ideas that I had was kind of like a broken bridge type beat. And then I'll like chain it to this other bridge, but I want to get the outline first, and then we can break it up after. So we want to go all the way this way. And I think I want... Let's actually just line this up, because that's always nice. This block here... Oh, I need to fix that. What is that? What, X1512? Okay, that's a pretty good number. I like that. We'll extend this as well. Oh, hello, Unk. Damn, you just unked Annie. Annie's still in college, bro. Can't believe you unked him like that. Okay, and then from here, let's actually do some math here, because I want to do supports for these bridges. I have these supports here, and we'll try to take the same vibe from them with the deep slate tile below. And I just want there to be arches here. So let's start as if the first little bit is an arch. I'll need some stairs here. Uh-oh, Goose's message. Okay, wait, hey Nine, in the interest of content, would you like to be on deck to restore the server if we kill it by using looting 16.8 gallon lich? Chat, should we do that while I'm streaming, or perhaps will Goose? The boys want to light up a lich with looting 16,000. So, okay. All right, looks like I'm joining the boys and voice channels. Hello, hello.
Yes, we got him. I knew you couldn't resist the content.
How are we going?
Hello. Chat told me that I had to join you guys. So,
Okay, nice. Awesome.
how's it going, y'all?
Yeah.
Pretty well. Those lag spikes you've been experiencing are me spawning a single witch
Wait.
and then killing it with looting 16,875.
You should call your spike the lag spike.
Now just call it the lag switch.
Okay, that works too. All right, do I need anything? Am I just coming to watch, I guess? Oh, we could also do sleep dimension for the quest book.
We already did.
Oh yeah, we've already done that.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do
You
that.
have to go there.
I do have to go there. All right, where am I going here?
We need to find a lit.
If you come to my portal, it should be pretty easy to find one.
Lick.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my giblets off here. Do we even want to pretend like we're gonna be recovering from this and bring like fire charges or something?
What are the fire charges for?
Try.
For burning the items.
Oh, smart. Okay. I think we should bring some job barrels. That's what I think.
Well, they won't work because it doesn't stack.
Oh, what is the lich dropping?
Armor. and weapons and
Oh,
tools. And
oh
stuff.
boy.
Yeah, none of it stacks. That's why I've not done it yet.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Surely I'll be fine.
Surely.
And maybe like a really
Surely.
ghetto rapier, so we don't have to shoot the projectiles back at him.
Chat, this was Goose's. All these ink sacs you see is the result of Goose hitting one squid the other day.
Yep.
I asked for it, to be fair. I did ask for it. Tell me when you guys are here. I'm gonna keep building here.
I'm making a ghetto rapier real quick. Okay,
Okay.
do we not have a part builder anymore? Where did the part builder go? Oh, yeah, it's in here.
Yeah, I
It's
might have
in the
reorganized the
storage.
base a little bit.
Yeah, I honestly like the free space. We might need some more golems in there.
Yeah,
It's a little
yeah,
slow.
you can add more grades. Should be okay.
All right. Crossbar. Tool rod.
RB, thank you for the tier 1 sub, my friend. How's it going? Old man potato aim. Is it just me or is Goose really quiet? Alright, let me turn people up. I did turn him down because I felt that his voice was kind of loud, but maybe I'm just not like into it yet.
23 durability rapier. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered.
Perfect, let's go.
All right. And then we're going to 9's portal, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Dux, what have you been up to? Have you been witcherying up?
No, I've been building the inventarium.
Oh, yeah?
And also working a lot, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been on too much, but
Real. I say real as if I've been working.
Get to you.
Right, let's
What about... yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working on some building, so I'm eyeballing it, and it's always building. It's always building.
Lots of building. Damn. This is looking fire.
Have you seen this yet, Duct?
I have not. I only saw it on your images.
I was gonna set it up with witchery over back here behind the cherry tree. So we've got an undisclosed project right in the middle that chat will never know about, and I was gonna put witchery back here and just like stack pumpkins in the walls or something. I don't know.
Oh, nice. This looks
As you
sick.
do.
Yeah.
Perfectly normal witchery behavior.
There's pumpkins in the walls. You know what? That would be really funny if I made like a little area that you could enter, and it's just like a bunch of pumpkins just like looking at you, or like jack-o'-lanterns or something. I actually really like that. Little creepy pasta for the road.
Yep.
Damn, that's a lot of effort for all this prismarine in LV.
Yeah, I was mining nether quartz like crazy. The mana is actually really free though. My setup is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
We should surely be able to make you an automatic nether quartz farm.
That would
Well,
be
I suppose
great.
with mana, then it's actually
do
just
it.
going to be faster to do mana.
Well, I
this
could
happens
mana
pretty
dupe it.
quick.
Yeah. Well, actually, I can't yet because that conjuration catalyst is later.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gated.
because infernal trees plus block placers plus block breakers will slowly, very slowly produce nether quartz.
Wait, that's actually gas. All right,
It's
you'll
pretty quick.
need to
It's
tell me
actually
about this
really
tech.
Fast. It's really fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, chat.
Have you read the Book of Doom yet?
I have not, and I don't intend on it anytime
Then
soon.
I'll
No,
make you a
not.
sapling when we're done here.
Do
And
not.
That would be
yeah.
fantastic. All right, let's hop in my portal.
You literally
Where
have
is
to
your
soak
portal?
for like 1 hour.
My portal is right here at the end of this bridge. I'll need to move this soon. All right, chat. Meet our friends. This is Duct, the classic.
Yeah, you want
Magic.
to put down a roaster so we can give his chat an idea of what they're going to get into.
Oh,
This perfectly
boy.
innocent looking rooster, right?
Oh my.
That was a relatively tame one, actually. The fact that the server
You got some
didn't
red dye
catch.
now.
Yeah, I do have
That's,
red dye. That's really awesome. If I only use red dye ever,
No problem. Yeah, for
it would
red
be so
solid
awesome.
sets or whatever it's called.
It would be so cool.
For
There we go.
For census, you do magic.
Oh, that's true. Actually, census is pretty gas. Can you stop throwing my inventory? Oh my god. Okay.
I can't even see the entities.
All right.
And
Sweet.
Soy,
Are we
Goose, Ducks, we're on some shenanigans today. All right, let's get it. Okay, so I haven't killed the Lich. If we go like southeast,
Southeast or west? Oh, I see. The Grove of Time Lich trees.
yes.
Hmm. Southeast is a lich.
There should be a Lich. If there's not,
Or is Naga.
yeah, we keep going southeast here. It's a like maybe a 500, 800 blocks away.
And sadly, we cannot actually get mob souls from most of the Twilight bosses.
Most of them. You said that there were some
Most
of them you were gonna entrap and put in your
yes.
museum.
I have already entrapped and put a few of them in the museum.
Okay, just a little bit more east, and there should be one. I don't know if I've killed this Lich already, but there's like 3 more in the close vicinity of this one. I'm at X, oh no, it's right here. X2300, Z1540. Let's see if I can ping.
Ooh.
Oh
It's
yeah.
the same one, yeah.
Gonna steal the build idea with multi-level circles. It's a really peak idea. Suspiciously terrestrial agglomeration plate shaped lapis block. Don't tell anyone. And duplicate quartz with the pot of greed is a kind of gas. I like that. But I want to see about this tech that they have because they have some weird shit. Like Soy's been doing infused seeds to make glass for me, which has been awesome.
Oh, you said the waypoint.
1500.
Shit.
I see you. We're here.
What are y'all off adventuring and doing and such?
We are trying to kill, well, trying. It's not going to be killing the Lich, that's the problem. We are trying to not kill the server by killing a Twilight Lich with looting 1600 or 16,000.
Soy, is that the erosion shovel? How do you have so much mining speed with that?
It's an erosion shovel.
Efficiency 6.
How did you
Just
put
that.
efficiency on it? I couldn't get it to enchant.
I'll use the book.
Man. Man.
Oh, nuts. I killed the...
Oh.
Yeah, I killed a incorrect
killed the wrong thing.
mob.
Rats.
Oh, I cannot see what.
Alright, I'm turning off my magnet. I don't... This can't...
Don't recommend that.
I've finally done it.
Let's
I've
go.
reached LB. I can do capitalism now.
Alright, shall
Are
we
we all
see
ready?
about this? Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm scared.
I scared, I'm 9.
Well, Oh, did they patch
I
the
cannot
Reaper
even-
tech? Boo.
I don't know
We
if
just
that
gotta
ever
do it the
works.
old-fashioned way.
It did. It used to. We just
Oh,
have to
red.
do the old way.
Like pre 2.6.
Alright, chat, the way this boss fight works
Not
is
see any entities.
if the Lich is charging a blue... Holy
Thank
moly.
you, Soy.
If the Lich is charging a blue particle, we need to reflect it back to him like a ghast. Thank you, Soy, for that. Holy moly, that is
That
so
lovely
loud.
sound.
Please stop.
This is invisible for me.
Oh, I'm getting... Oh, that's why I'm floating. Shulkers.
Oh, hi there, Soy Duck. Oh, hey, Shulker.
Oh, it's ready.
Yank.
Alright.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
are we ready? This will
I am
probably
ready.
kill the server.
Alright,
Everybody
Godspeed.
Alright.
Bonk, bonk.
Oh. Oh?
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Oh?
Oh,
FPS.
It's not great, admittedly.
oh, there's a lot of.
Let's
a lot of
not
armor.
kill the zombie.
Does it actually give anything useful or is it just gold armor?
It's just gold armor.
Oh, I can't even
know
pick
what
up the
it is.
items. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a
kinda
little
didn't see
bit
them.
laggy.
Man, this is just like a day at the witch farm, bro.
Pretty
It was all
much.
cleared out.
Oh,
Do
we
we have?
can't set glass on fire.
Did we burn it?
Yeah, slowly one at a time. I want the bones.
Oh, I see. Okay. We should have brought like one lich bone to stack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been smart. Oh hey, I got the soul of a lich minion. Sure,
Ooh,
why not?
nice.
I like how even if I don't look at it, I lag.
Also,
Yeah, that's kind of insane. My PC.
I don't think I'm making much of a dent here, folks.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. It's just not
We can't
happening.
just magnet it into the fire, I suppose. Like,
We
we don't
could.
actually have to.
I-
Yeah, you know what?
I don't think I see a lich bone. Honest to
Oh,
God.
there's in there. They're in there.
Wait. Actually, pause. Stay here. I'll go grab a lich bone from my.
Trust me, it is not worth it.
I mean, it might be. Well, okay.
Lich bones? You don't get looting on lich bones.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Holy
I'm
moly.
just gonna walk it into the fire. There we
All right,
go.
while we're here, though, I might want to borrow you for some help with leather and gold.
Oh yeah. No problem.
I will grab some barrels and we'll get to go to
Well, the
town.
nice thing is because I put Reaper yes on my looting yes spike. Nice job, 9.
Yeah.
So all I have to do. Hang on a second. I need the silverfish. There we go.
Yes, infinite silver. That's pretty good, actually.
It's not, unfortunately. You only get 1 nugget. So I already have a king gas.
Oh, it doesn't
so all I have to
apply?
do is spawn it. Yeah. a lot of
Okay,
them
let's
don't.
go.
I remember seeing silvers and like and silverfish and like.
EEC is still goated even with
actually
this
decent.
this tech, because like there's some things that the EEC will drop that looting just does not seem to work on.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I guess fortunate for the EEC. Are y'all able to make energized nodes yet? If you can, Ignis CV plus 4 bellows into an infernal blast furnace means it can process 1 item per tick, which includes redstone alloy.
I wonder if we just got our particularly low roll.
Wait, someone in chat is telling me that the infernal blast furnace can process redstone alloy?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Really?
And
Yes,
apparently
red steel.
1 item per tick.
No,
can vote
it's
it
not
down.
per ticket. It's per second, if that. Unless redstone alloy is just
Yeah.
different than steel.
Ignis Centiviz plus 4 bellows into an infernal blast furnace means it can process 1
Oh.
item per tick.
I
Oh.
didn't have CentiV. I didn't know.
I don't think we feed CentiV. Yeah, okay, well, that solves our steel problem for the foreseeable ever.
Wait, what is the infernal blast furnace and like what recipes does it
Witchery
have?
gadgets thing.
It's really
It's
strong.
basically just a regular infernal furnace, but better in every way.
Yeah, and it can be world accelerated. So.
What recipes does it have
Why would I
access
do
to?
It's smelting.
It's not everything. Search redstone steel ingot. You can see it.
That's- Yeah.
Redstone alloy ingot. Infernal blast furnace. Huh. There's no like good way to NEI page the infernal blast furnace recipes, sadly.
Click the thing in the middle.
Oh, okay, there we go. Quicksilver, iron, copper, gold, okay. But these are all from the clusters, as far as I'm aware. Let's see what the good recipes are. Meteoric iron and meteoric steel? What?
Hmm.
Oh, I think those are Cooper nickel EBF or something.
But I remember them being slow. Ooh, I might need someone to set this up. You know what I was thinking? I want to do it like a really, like a lava-themed blacksmith build next. And if I could get someone to set up an infernal blast furnace for me at the lava nether, at the blacksmith
Yeah.
build, that'd be sick. And this thing looks
Looking for
giga useful.
steel ingots.
Yeah, it does
Where
steal
is
from dust.
the
Copper, tetrahedrite. Dude, this is gonna get nerfed.
Am I blind? or-
Solarium. Electrical steel. Why does it do Californium? Who added this to the recipe?
Okay, sure.
It's probably based on hate.
What?
Not sure.
Redstone alloy solarium is actually very useful.
Yeah, it is.
I ran into Goose's spike.
Oh no, don't. I love how it just randomly does California. Yeah, okay.
I love
sure.
that too. All right, so I'm out of the twilight. Could I get you to? I'll collect a drawer and some dollies.
You will want several drawers, but I have a
I will
stack of
want
dollies and
several.
a stack of barrels for reasons. I love how it does arsenic.
For reasons. Okay.
Yeah, it's not terribly friendly in most respects of the word.
All right,
Ah,
there
yes,
we go.
native Vintium. That's definitely a thing that we're going to be
Native
processing.
Vintium?
Yeah.
Huh. That's isn't that just oh, it can do beryllium too. Wait a minute. That's actually kind of gas. Huh.
Interesting. It lets you 6x your ingots, which is not bad. But
This
what
might be
I'm
tech
interested
here.
in is
I've got my dollies,
oh
I've
no, we did
got my
already keep
drawers.
solarium. Okay, yes, high duct.
Hello.
Let's see. Do you have any preference on what source of leather you would like me to use?
Where are
We
you at, by the
have-
way?
I'm at Duck Island, Goose Base.
Okay,
whatever you
I'll
wanna call it.
hop over to you.
He's
We
at Duck
have
Base.
Twilight Forest deer. We
Okay.
have horses. We have cows. We have about 5,000 different varieties of tough mob.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with the deer won't drop any type of meat, right?
It will.
Okay.
Hang on. What do the horses drop?
Horse. A horse won't.
I feel bad about the horse. Is it actually dropping leather? Oh
The
my.
horse drops leather at 100% chance
Okay, okay.
and horse meat, but it doesn't say if looting's applied. Let's check that real quick.
Dude, my computer just starts breathing every time I come anywhere close to this base.
Okay, so we're gonna slap that down. Oh
Okay,
yeah, perfect.
all
There we
right.
go.
That's
Just pure
That
leather.
is.
it's a reasonable amount of leather right there. One hit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, we're going
There you go.
again.
Some more.
A
I
little
don't
bit of
do
leather for the
reasonable
road.
amounts of anything.
Okay, that had I feel like that dropped a lot more leather than the horse.
That was a donkey.
Yeah, okay, I think the donkeys are like on some shit right there. I also got the horse soul.
Can I have my donkey back?
Yeah,
Or
here's the
or
horse
whatever?
soul.
All right. And let's see. We want not gas, not faint gas, not baby gas. Does queen gas?
Oh my
do?
god, what is this? Yeah, queen gas also drops.
I'm to watch my
Okay.
computer explode as I load into the duckling base. So nether portals are connected.
But it also drops like
All right.
spawn
actually
eggs,
not.
so that's what's
Excuse
gonna
me?
scare me.
Oh no. Oh
There you
no.
No.
There's a
I
baby.
feel
Oh,
no
like
my,
I'm
attention to
client.
to your nether portal
Oh.
use. I will
Oh.
do that after
Oh,
I
yeah, we
move.
have to deal
oh.
with the babies.
That's a lot of gold. That's a lot
Yeah,
of gold.
that'll last me a little bit.
I can see the gold.
I am getting only okay. Well, I got the mob soul. Let me return that to your chest
I do
of
not care.
souls.
Oh, I only care about the queen one. The babies.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
I can kill the
All right.
babies, is what you're saying?
Yes, you can in
Okay.
fact slay the younglings.
Okay.
Me
I'm glad that's
watching
Goose
Mon
approved.
Smile with glee as he's told he's allowed to kill younglings.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Hmm.
Man, this is an actual nightmare. Okay. All right, let me catch up with chat. Ooh, let me catch up with chat real quick. All right, chat. Sorry, I did get distracted there with we were goosing around. And yes, Daft Punk is peak. That's one of my favorite artists of all time. Like just straight up. There's no beating Daft Punk. Okay, there we go. All cleaned up. Will I be able to take all of these dollies back? No. The horse was a low roll. I don't know if you can get bad RNG with looting 16,000. I feel like it's just like you just get 16,000 of it. Like you roll it 16,000 times. I don't think it's possible to low roll. Like there's such a wealth of tries that like there's no way, right? So it reminds me of a post of someone seeing what they thought was ground beef superimposed in Minecraft. Turns out it was just thousands and thousands of raw steak. Hypeserve building just exploded. Yeah, that's real. Might be better to void upgrade a barrel. Well, I want all of this because we're going to be using it to craft some stuff later, so. Made the assembly line yesterday, then spent 6 hours building, and it's not hooked up. Well, congratulations on making assembly line. That's like a really big hurdle in the pack, I think. It's like probably actually one of the hardest things to do just to make it, period. But once you get over that hump, you're there. You're pretty much good. Top 3 favorites are mostly Daft Punk. I gotta say, Son of Flynn by Daft Punk in the Tron Legacy soundtrack is like my favorite song of all time. Like, period. Hello, Esliz. How's it going? Hello, Tortillo as well. Rotid, how are you doing, my friend?
Thinking we will need.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my peaceful building stream unless you guys want to conscript me into any more hijinks. Please
No, we
just
just
hit
wanted
me
you
up.
on deck to make sure that we could fix the server if we crashed it. Do you need any more mob drops or anything?
No, I
We
should
have
be...
6th stone as well if you're in need of that.
You have what now?
6th stone. Ouroboros drops stone. So, yeah.
It's very useful.
No, I'm good on that. Thank you.
Okay.
Peace. Thank you, my friends.
Not a problem.
Alrighty. Got a beanbag for my birthday yesterday. It slaps. Okay. Okay. Beanbag supremacy. Mostly listen to Daft Punk by proxy because I mostly listen to mashups. Are you one of the... Oh, did you listen to... what is that group? Pentatonics, that a cappella group? Because I remember when I was a kid, I really liked that. I haven't listened to it in a while. And I also do not use modernity. I am a modernity hater. Cheers. Tortilla, is that 200 by 200 chunks or just 200 by 200? 200 by 200 should be fine. Should be fine. That's only like, what, like 5 chunks? Yeah, I'm absolutely a modernity hater. Okay, let's get back to building. I just want to live a normal... My name is Yoshikage Kira, and I just want to live a normal life. Okay, so we were designing these arches. I don't like the number 4. So what we're going to do is break this up and turn this into like the broken bridge section here. And that will make sure that there's only 3 archways, because for some reason that's important to my little monkey brain. I couldn't tell you why. Maternity hater. No, I love women. I love I can't say that on stream. I was about to say something, a career ender right there. Damn. Almost got me. Name 10 women. Okay. Phoebe Bridgers. Chat, I'm blanking. My friend Ray. Okay. Clara Schumann. No name. Wow, why is this so hard? I bet if you told me to name 10 men, I would also be blanking like this. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, duh. Bell Hooks, that's a good one. Ella Fitzgerald. Come on, we're almost there. Madonna, she's fire. Jolene Cujo from JoJo's. There we go. That's 10. That's Biba Doobie. How could I forget? Rosa Parks is pretty fire. We fuck with Rosa Parks. Lady Gaga. That's true. That's true. She's gas. She's really good at what she does. I also watched what's that movie? Hunger Games recently, which is actually peak as fuck. So there's Jennifer Lawrence. She's really good in that. Ads play after I sub? Okay, I will personally go to Twitch headquarters and kill that guy for you. That's actually a travesty. I would be so pissed. Okay. That's looking pretty good, chat. What do we think? Okay, I need some more polished deep slate. As the goat Yuji Itadori said, I like tall women with big butts like Jennifer Lawrence. I am quoting a character in a show right now. He may or may not be right, but I want you guys to know that I am quoting a character in a show. Okay, we're gonna put some chains here, because I think that would look sick as fuck. And I want to do some like stained glass shit with this at some point, so that way we can make it so it's like there's no way you fall into the gap here if you're trying to cross the bridge, because I feel like that would be really annoying if I was like constantly crossing this bridge, or I didn't have the move tech that I do have, like if we invited people onto the server to hang out and they were trying to cross the bridge and they got caught up on that. I feel like that would piss me off. So we'll do something about that for accessibility, because accessibility is important. I hope the Infernal Blast Furnace works as I described it, since my god is it cracked. Imagine having an endless sea of LV 16 times cable and HV for basically free. I'm actually really excited about that. I don't know how that works. 87, probably. But I will be very interested in seeing that tech. I think one of the more magic adept people will probably end up setting it up for me. Okay, so we've got the form of the pillars. We've kind of got this road. I want to put supports here, but I want this to kind of be interesting. I don't know if there's a way we can do railings that's cool. Does anyone have any inspo? Maybe we could do something with chains, actually. Chains and whips excite. Rihanna, that's a good one. Na na na, come on. Okay, wait. We're kind of cooking. Tinted glass is nearly invisible. I actually have a texture pack of Samsa's that makes it a little more visible to the eye. So that wouldn't quite work for me, but I like where you're coming from. That's a good idea. That's a really great idea. Oh, obviously, how could I forget? We need to make sick ass like lamps over the bridge. Why? Yeah, what else is there to live for other than sick ass lamps over the bridge? Okay, that's not really sick enough. Let's do this. I feel like we could do something with trapdoors that could make this just a little bit more there. But I'm need to get better at, I need to like look at other people's builds for inspiration, because I'm really not a very good vanilla builder. Most of this stuff has been like hard-earned knowledge through the trials by fire. That looks so fucking stupid. What about something like... Alright, let's just settle for something that like works for now. And we'll come back to this. Oh, that's not even connected. No, that's gas or ass. It's just ass. Alright, we'll settle for this for now. Oh god, that looks ugly. I can't settle for that for now. We'll work on this, chat. We'll work on this together. Oh, default skin. Yeah, crafting chains does take steel, and the funny part is you can't even make it in Steam. You need an LV forming press to make this shit, which actually bums me out so hard. Like, I think I was trying to make it in Steam, and I was like, wow, I literally just can't because of this silly recipe. Let me put this flint and steel away. Great wood planks complement deep slate quite nicely. Not very applicable here. I would argue that it is quite applicable here because I used it for like the entirety of the build. All right, this song is really intense. What's going on here? Contact. Let's get some like Radiohead or something. Can't go wrong with my favorite pyramid song. Not very applicable here. No, I think it's perfect. Like this palette is like actually one of my favorites that I've ever created. And I even did some great wood plank stuff here that we're gonna need to work on. What I would like to do is mix and match somewhat with, because I feel like it's a little too much stone here. I want to have something that contrasts the stone. But maybe let's just build it and then we'll think about the aesthetics later. I think sometimes it's important to just like lock in and put something on the table. Hello, Dan the Man. How's it going, my friend? How are you? Vena might work with that color palette. Let's check it out. Vena. Ooh. Ooh, this is cute. I like this. Thank you. I think a lot of these Z-Tunes blocks have kind of a problem where they're a little too like animated almost. They're like a little stylized and they don't really fit with the vibes of a lot of other blocks. Like Corp worked in the grid because it was a fantasy. It's like it's a realm. It's a place that has its own very carefully curated aesthetic. And so like when you combine that with the realism of the overworld though, Corp really just doesn't work. And it's really sad actually, because obviously I love Corp to death. But I do think iron bars would go nice for the rails, at least some type of bars. I think so too. I would need to figure out how to make that work though. I also want to do texturing for the walkable area. I think that's really important. And then I want to start designing this structure here. So I'm going to actually, like this is going to be part of a larger structure that will kind of welcome the player to our build. So let's start drafting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go here. And I don't want to block too much, so I'll probably break this part of the canopy here, but I don't want to block the build from this angle. I think it's important to be able to see from this angle in some way or another, but I guess we could just have this area fully elevated. So I could just extend this out, let's say to that pillar here. And then let's bring this back to, I shouldn't freehand, but maybe I'm kind of vibing with it. The bridge is giving Hogwarts main bridge after the final battle. I'm hip. I'm hip. The one where he destroys the wand. I know what you're talking about. How have you gone so long without being able to put frames on pipes? What do you mean frames on pipes? I think it still goes well if you do it purposely, like a building that has been implanted into the earth. I know what you mean, like something that's like a little haphazard, but it's natural looking. I know what you mean. But there's something in me that's just addicted to making sure that a build is like all lined up in odd numbers and all the right things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is a great number. And then we need to figure out how we're going to get from down here to up here. And my idea was probably like a staircase that maybe like a spiral staircase almost that goes 45 degrees up from here, up into the bridge, and then we can run straight into the magic area from that. And I'll need to figure out a way to cover up this floor. In GT 1.12.2, you can place frame boxes over pipes. Oh, I know about that. You can place covers on pipes anyway, but I don't use that as a tech for building often. Okay, let's plan out the spiral staircase. I think we're gonna need to move this Thaumcraft portal, like for good. We also need to move all of these random Thaumcraft things that we have over here. And I think now's a good time to do it, honestly. Let's grab some of our stuff. Does the glass fog effect? That's what I was thinking, Drifter. That's like I was thinking about that high key. I don't want it to be too campy looking with the glass fog, but I had a feeling that if I could experiment with it, I could make something that looks sick. For those of you who don't know, if you place multiple layers of glass with air in between them, you can create these really cool like foggy areas. I was thinking, honestly, doing that on the ceiling and trying to make like a thunderstorm throughout the entire ceiling as you go through, but I think that would be a little too campy, honestly. Shares are live. Started GTNH and having lots of fun. Well, I'm glad. And Radiohead is good. We all know this. Okay, let's grab this. I'm gonna grab a couple of things. Let's grab these two tools because those are very useful. I'm gonna break down this bad boy. We don't need him no more. Forge microblocks, some qubits or anti-blocks in the glass underneath. Yep, that's always an option. Hello, Crow Witch. Cheers, my friend. That's true. I could grab clouds, but those clouds look pretty meh. Pretty bad, honestly, in my opinion. I want something that like lights up. I wonder if we can get some type of block that like blinks on and off on its own. Okay, so I want research to be accessible but cool. So my idea was we can just like, I wanted to make a quick through line from the base to here if we needed it. And another thing I was gonna do is add a bunch of storage here. So I'm gonna make everything as accessible as possible. And part of that was putting these microblocks covers here. So if I need to, I can walk straight up this wall. And then I'm gonna place this here on the left side, which pisses me off because I'm right-handed. I'm gonna place that here, put the wand in here. I think that's good. Let's grab some other stuff here. Mana flashes. Ooh. That's a great idea. I think I can make the blaster. Can I? I can low-key make this. This is not that bad, honestly. Yeah, we could try that. We could try that out. That's a great idea. Thank you. Okay, I'll get some dollies and move those diamond barrels. You can dye the flashes to be any color. Oh my god, that's sick. Hey, Tosh, how are you doing? Have you seen my awesome build recently, Tosh? It's going well. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, I want this to be quick access, but not too obvious. I don't know. We'll just put them where they gotta go for now, and then we'll worry about that later. Gotta go to bed, 9. See you later. See you later, Floppa. And then let's make some great wood drawers here. I'm gonna quickly dump my inventory. Okay. Alrighty. Great wood drawer. Oh, looks like we need to go out and find some great wood today, chat. Could go close to home and cut it down, but let's see. Let's give a quick tour of the area and see if we can find any great wood here. Hey Ruby, yeah, I'm very proud of the build. Shirazar, this is my favorite Radiohead song, Nude. Well, one of my favorites. I think Pyramid Song is probably my favorite ever. Ooh, there's a great wood. Lair Chablows. Ooh, 4, 5. I hate poison so much. I'm a big fan of Glasshouse and The Tourist. The Tourist is really good. You're just a fan of album enders. Glasshouse is also good. It's just not one of my favorites personally. Street Spirit Fade Out is a supreme choice. That's a really good one. We should listen to that one today. And yeah, obviously Weird Fishes is the goat. Why does this sometimes not vein mine? Okay. I do believe that should be a decent amount of great wood. Oh, man. The bottom of the sea. Your eyes. He sings so high. Like, he has such a high register. I think this is like a very common, like, lead singer thing in modern music, or in just in music in general. I think the high male voice is like a phenomenon that has been around human beings forever. I don't really know how to explain it. It's probably something about how it naturally sits in a good register for us. Oh my god, you know what? I totally forgot. I don't need to do all this. The Great Wood Drawer is just a chisel recipe. Okay, alright, that's my bad. We needed Great Wood anyway, though. Your eyes. They turn. Alright, one of those. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Damn, we're running out of tools. What the heck? Hello, system. How are you today? How is Minions Run going? Let's get this into the assembler on no circuit, I think. And then I'll put you guys there. And then 2 more stacks of that to match the wood planks. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I just need to make a bunch of oak drawers and then chisel them into the drawers that I actually want, which is not hard at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dark oak. Great wood. Beautiful. What a supreme wood type. Great wood is so good. Been looking at the infused seed loot tables. Only quartz related is smoky quartz blocks. Can that be turned into normal quartz? Let me check. Hello, Vin. How's it going? Yeah. Check out my Botania Gardens mega build. I've been working on this for a while. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm really psyched about it. Here, I can show with shaders, which I think is this button. Looks quite nice in a sunset. Ooh, that's like a little blurry. But yeah, I've got all this detail work that I've been working on. The custom tree was really hard. That was probably the hardest part of this build, like no lie. And then I'm working on the observatory here soon. We're gonna make like a telescope that points up, and then I need to put some like supports in here and shit. Oh my god, my shaders make this breathe on this server. I think it's just the server though. Thaumic Base's nether tree makes nether quartz. Yeah, so that's what I think Goose was talking about with Hoe of Growth or something. So I think that's going to be our tech in the near future. We also need to make some bookshelves that have like a great wood texture, which is going to be hard because for some reason, there's these Bibliocraft bookcases. Oh, these actually work. Okay, okay. There's something that was like creative only that was really killing me. What was it? Bookshelf and chip. I don't know. You can't find any great wood bookshelves though, which is the problem. And so my only solution is to do this crazy enchanting bookshelf recipe for however many hundreds of bookshelves I need, which is going to be terrible. Not used to seeing you build this way. I love it. Thank you, Vin. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, with so much time on my hands, this is all I can do, so. But I do love it. It is very rewarding to come back to a build that looks this good. Cobblework setup would be decent for passive quartz. You're right, but we have enough technology to make some really janky shit. So I feel like we should, if we have the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying? Like we should do the fucked up thing if we can do the fucked up thing. Duct was mass crafting those bookshelves the other day. I'm sure he needed it for whatever the inventory thing is with Thaumcraft. How are you doing, Vin, by the way? I saw your build the other day. Actually, your build is coming along very, very beautifully. I'm excited for that as well. Inventorium. Yes, that's the one. All right, let's grab these. Do I really need 4,000 iron nuggets? Like, let's just think about this, chat. Is there ever a reason these days that I need that many iron nuggets? Like, I just think we need to sacrifice this to the gods, honestly. We'll pray for a better harvest next year. That's what we'll do. Doing quite well. Feels good to be back in GTNH. Getting into crazy multi soon with twist space. Yeah, my Dune run is getting into like UV and twist space, and they've got some cool stuff planned. I will take the lead nuggets and I'll put them down somewhere. I also got to rework the house soon because this place looks a little ugly. Okay, one thing we always take is the armor stand, and then we also need to power it with a lever. And that makes... Oh gosh, I've made a mob spawner. But this is what you do to swap your Viz discount gear, like really quickly. Where do we want to put this? I feel like putting it right behind the bookshelves might be nice. Oh, I can just do that? Okay. Can I just do that? Oh yeah, beautiful. So if the lever is off, it'll only swap one piece at a time. If it's on, it swaps the entire armor set, which is nice for discount gear. Alrighty. I think it's time to destroy this little part of this little corner of our world and make way for a new era. Feels so weird, but good. I don't think this like pop-up Thumbcraft area really did it for me. Did you find building the big tree difficult? The tree was the hardest part by the longest shot imaginable. That is the worst. Building natural looking artificial trees is terrible. Yeah, Vin, you are not alone in that. Not at all. It's like so much creativity, so much time. It's hard to place the blocks because they're all offset because they have to look natural. Oh man, it's just it's a never-ending battle with trees, custom trees. Okay, let's grab this up to here. Nope, that's not what I want to do. This. Grab slabs here and get the log there. Okay, perfect. I really like making custom trees. Well, can you do it for me next time? I hate making custom trees. I will give you full ownership of that project next time that comes around. Don't like the trapdoor, not the barrels. Okay, I think we're good. I'll throw the oak pressure plate in there, just for posterity's sake. I'm in the EV/IV changeover, looking at how to store fluids for automation. I'm disappointed with the yacht tanks. Yeah, you will be. They're only good around like UV-ish. Yacht tanks do not hold up under scrutiny until very late, and then they fall off with AE2. I would recommend just fluid cells. AE2 fluid cells are really OP. Go for unfiltered fluid cells, and just like make sure you have overflow protection for stuff. Be smart about it. That's my advice. It doesn't work for everyone though. Actually, Vin and I had a disagreement about this. I remember on Vanguards. We were gonna work it out, but we never got that far actually. Yeah, I mean, Vin and I just have two different ways of doing it, right? I like to leave some unfiltered cells and then make sure that nothing is being pushed onto my network ever, unless it's from auto crafting. And that's the way I deal with fluid storage. Vin was proposing that either we made a dedicated cell for every fluid. I think that's it. I just make a dedicated cell for every fluid, which I don't normally do. That's not my vibe. But I think that does have precedent on like multiplayer runs where not everyone is on board with doing everything correctly. So it's definitely more fail-safe. But I will not be letting Flurbin do that on my world. I will teach him the way that I deem right. I wish you would not do that, Mr. Spider, sir. Thank you for following, NeuroSM. How's it going today? Okay, so from here, I want to take a spiral staircase that goes down into like roughly this area. I'm gonna grab my World Shaper Sextant. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's a good distance. It says 8, but I think it means 9. Could be wrong. There we go, that's 9. And then let's take this side down. We need to end approximately here? Maybe here. One, two, three, and then... Spirals are always so confusing. I might need to freehand this one entirely. Let me get a little ban on this. The Twitch bots have been terrible recently. They've been up to no good. Almost all my fluid storage is in unfiltered 4K cells. That's exactly how I would recommend doing it, personally. Now, Vin and I will have a fight over this, but I think you're doing it exactly right. Basalt cobblestone? So I don't think there is vanilla basalt in this pack. Basalt in Gregtech New Horizons is the IC2 basalt, and it looks kind of ugly. I like where your head's at, though. Let's actually just go one more block this direction. And then I'm going to take the inside. I think, is that the middle? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then let's go to here. It's not a lot of space, is it? That just looks a little wacky. I think we're going to need to do some massaging of this by hand. Let's take this, make it a little less of a slope here. Let's go for like a roughly 2.5, 3 block slow slope. And we can actually make this curve, we can ease this curve here, I think. And then what I'll do here, ease that in. Let's go even more blocks this way. Oh yeah, that's shaping up a little bit better. Making spiral staircases in Minecraft is probably one of the hardest things you will ever do. I hate building sometimes. Okay, wait, that actually kind of gas. Look at that, chat. Just think a cobblestone type texture would be really nice. How do you prevent all your passive processings from pushing fluid into your system? Just level emit? I actually never level emit. What I'll do is I'll place a super tank and almost subnet it and then take a storage bus out of the super tank to monitor what is in that passive process and be able to pull from it from ME. And then if I need to, I can overflow void the super tank and stuff like that. That's how I normally do it. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty much always subnetting, is like where my brain's at. I never want a passive process to be able to overflow the main net, which is like kind of a dangerous way to play, right? Because if you're not really on top of it, you could have something just like absolutely screw your drives, which I've had happen before, right? I had oxygen flood into my main net store like cells and I had to empty them all. So it's not without its flaws, right? Okay, something like this just doesn't fit exactly. Maybe we'll do that. That's okay. I don't hate that. All right. You know what we could do? I could move the thom portal underneath here, and then it would still give us access. This would be like our teleportation hub, but it wouldn't be in the way of anything. I like that a lot, actually. Let's also continue. I'm gonna bring this arch over to this side, and then we're gonna try to have the arch be on the main structure. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Keep mysteriously finding water clogging benzene pipes. Actually, dumpster, I think I know what it is. There's a bee that its effect is it will put random water into inventories nearby. It could be that. Someone just told me that they had figured that out on their server, which is so troll. I should like set this up near Tofu Corp. Like a bee that fills pipes up with water. That's so stupid, right? Like, why would they make that an effect? But at the same time, it's like so gas. It's so good. Okay. This would theoretically be stairs, so I guess we can make it stairs. Don't need to be theoretical. I think Naja fan, that just might be the schizophrenia there. I'm not I'm not an expert or anything. Just might be the Gregtech vibes, you know? Isn't that diabolical that you can just you know what, I should set this up on someone's base. I feel like that would be such a good prank. I know Soy Cake's listening to this right now, but I'm still probably gonna do it to Soy Cake, because that would be funny as hell. Plus they have such a big base, right? It would be so terrible to try to like figure all that out. Like figure out where the jams are. Oh my god, that's a great idea. Okay. My problem with this arch is it's not as wide as I'd like it to be, so I'm gonna do some janky shit here. I think that gives it the illusion of being 3 wide, which is all I need, really. Okay, okay. Oh, whoops. Whoops, lobotomy. Oh, wait, pause. Do I need to make this one more? What am I doing? What am I doing, chat? Is it like this and then this? Or do I just do this and call it a day? I kind of like that. Plus, then it makes it really easy for me to fix this right here into just a regular 3x3. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Hey, Doss, how's it going? Your website has been awesome recently, my friend. Thank you for making that, by the way. Doss made a website that shows when Project Singularity streamers are online streaming, and it has like a feed of all the most recent videos that have been made, which is really cool. If you want to plug it right now, Doss, feel free to drop it in the chat. You could run ads on that shit low-key. Even though I hate ads, I would allow it for something like this. You could run fake ads like Tofu Corp ads. That would be really funny, actually. Okay, here's where we run into a small issue. I actually wonder if that right there is like the perfect arch size. Let's check. Because I might just be a savant with the calculations. Wait, I think I'm goated. Okay, it's close. It's close. I could be goated. Could just make this arch extra wide. Huh. Whatever. Let's fill this in, lol. Don't know how to do Google ads. Project Singularity is my IP, true. Tofu Corp ads would be funny as hell. I think I need to add some deep slate bricks for texture. Like right here, a couple of deep slate bricks along like the pathway that you actually walk would kind of be gas. I could even do something like slabs to give some depth to the whole build. And then I need to think about one more thing, which is in the nether hub. The nether portal needs to be situated in some way. How do we make it so that way the person, when they come out of the build, is facing this? That's my question. Okay, we could put the portal like here, and then we're facing west. 1531, 566. Tofu Corp signs taking over the webpage? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, yep. If I got explicit permission from Hecuba, I would feel a lot more comfortable, but I'm really not concerned about trying to make money from it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Sending missiles. I love my fellow content creators. That's really funny. I tip my missiles in sharpness, yes. Okay, somehow we're gonna need to figure out how to translate this into this like sideways ass angular thing. Uh-oh. I do it to myself. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's put on some music, something different. Haven't listened to Joji in a hot minute. I think I'm gonna put on Joji and crank it a little bit. Chat, I did not mean to say it like that. Crank the volume. Yeah, but I mean that's also a vibe, right? That's also a vibe. Oh god. All right, we need to do a quick calculation here. Okay, I think that actually kind of lines that shit up low key. Chat, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, please. How did I do this? What? Is that face? Okay, wait, it's facing this way, and then the second one is facing this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it for me. Cranking it on stream, for real. You should be with him, I can't compete. This is like one of my favorite songs of all time too, frankly. I love music. I will always love music. You make me angry. You know what? I really do like this spiky thing here. I wonder if we can somehow incorporate that spikiness into this bridge build. Like maybe we could give it like a roof almost with the spiky things. That could be kind of gas, honestly. But I don't want to limit movement is my main thing. So I know that later I'm going to have creative flight. I'm going to be fast as fuck. I'm going to be like running through these halls like nothing. So my main goal is to make this not only functional for an average walker, like a chud, like I have to walk on my own 2 feet player, but also for like the Giga Chad creative flight haver endgame, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Jacksterity. How's it going? I'm doing well. How about you, my friend? I'm working on one of a generational build, honestly. I'm very pleased with this one. Okay. This is when it gets a little funky, a little fresh and funky, because we need to, I feel like I want to put some type of like guardrail on this side here. Because like I don't think anyone's gonna be going off in this direction. But on second thought, I do have an idea for like a blacksmithy build over here. And we can put our infernal blast furnaces here that are apparently gonna be actually gas as heck. And I want to do like super lava-y, smeltery, hardy blacksmith area over here. So we will need to eventually have access to it. And I'm wondering if I should make like clear out this so the water channel still goes in and then we have like a bridge that goes over it. And if we did end up doing that, I would need to be able to access that from like here. Wherever the middle of this is, probably. Curious, I'm in EV getting to LCRs and stuff. Wait, whoa. EV? LCRs? Isn't the LCR an MV? Okay, that hurts me, okay? That hurts me a little bit, personally. Personally, if you aren't crafting an LCR in MV, my heart goes out to you because this is the most goated fucking multi-block in the entire pack. This is probably my favorite multi-block ever. Anyway, that just hurt me. Sorry, that just hurt me. Trying to craft like 3 extra LCRs and distillery towers, better oil processing. Okay. For tungstate and plat metallic dust, do you usually start getting into that? I used bees for tungsten. For oh my god. For platinum, I did meteors. Why is there a Gatling skeleton who has arrows that set me on fire? Why do you exist? And why are the lanterns just not lighting this up? What? It wasn't me. It was Soy, guys. I'm gonna kill that guy. Yeah, you needed to make more LCRs like ages ago. That thing, that hurts me. That's like my favorite machine right there. But yes, I would say this is a good time about to get into magical stuff. Like meteors is a really good source of materials. Bees really come into fruition around now, in my opinion. So that's how I sourced most of my stuff. Like tungsten bee is actually really gas. I actually never did the tungstate line in my previous playthrough. Oh my god. You know what? You know what, actually? I'm gonna subject this guy to... He's just gonna get put into the void. I'm gonna chunk load him and then relog. There we go. He's gone forever. Lost in the wind. PvP stream win. We were thinking about doing some like PvP stuff on the server. Okay, I mean, that's starting to look really good, honestly. I think we'll need to figure out mob spawning eventually. I think I'll do Thaumic Lights whenever I get the chance. I'll like borrow Soy's wand for that. He's a wand with all the different color lights. Let's just fill this in for now. Let's put something down. I'm feeling a little like at odds. I'm feeling a little lost with how the build should go right now. So I think I need to just like put something on the canvas and make something happen. I'm a bitter fuck. Maybe a bitter fuck. Love this song. I cast IC2 nuke. Yeah, why aren't these soul lanterns actually working? Is that like a thing? They don't... Oh my god, they just have terrible radius. Alright, never mind. What's the lore for why the bridge is broke? Maybe the strain of the magical energies from this building is causing it to rip away from the ground. And the foundation is crumbling. How about that? I like that. Okay. So let's make a little place for the end portal. End portal. End portal. End portal. I am the Botania guy, after all. Yes, that is true. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 here. And I know that's a bad number, but we'll do 4 because I'm going to make the scaffolding around this portal. I'm going to make it like 1 wide, so it'll be 3 by 3 in the end, 3 by 3 by 5 or something like that. Ooh, lobotomy. Do you know if Flurbin manually adds the videos? I think he does. I think he does. I don't really know about that. You could probably contact him. I would wait for a little bit though, because he's very tired after editing for like hours and hours. He's editing a huge VOD for like a lot of hours. I think floating stuff is coming. I believe so. Ooh, I actually kind of liked that. Okay. Thank you for following, Sputicus. How's it going? Okay. I want to make something like that with the spiky part. I mean, kinda. This kinda works. I have an idea to make it better. I have an idea. Looks a little goofy for now. It's going pretty well. Starting a new GTNH world. Lovely. Sorry. That was a little fast. Starting a new GTNH world. Is that Yachty? What the heck? What about... Okay. All right. That's actually that's not bad. That's not bad. I have to admit, I kind of like that. Let's keep building. Looks like a fighter jet right now. Okay. Thank you for crushing all my hopes and dreams. Okay, and then we need to seal up this top layer right here. Which I could do with microblocks, actually. I think that would look pretty sick. We just get like some microblock slabs there. I heard one of your songs in-game and I had to take a break and just listen. It's so good. Oh my god. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for that comment. I'm very proud of those soundtracks. Hello, Alfie. How's it going? Jax, you know what? You gotta start somewhere. That's how it is. But that's the fun part, is all this learning that you do, in my opinion. I guess that's a pretty... That's what happens when you're jobless. You enjoy learning still. Okay, let's do actually something like this. Not the tile. Let's get deep slate polished wall, please. Okay. Gotta grab one. Okay, I do have to say, doing manual recipes with the LCR is really addictingly fun, and don't let anyone ever stop you from doing that. Okay, I can cover that up, this little obsidian nub over there with microblocks, but honestly, I think it's just kind of telling that there's something bigger that's not really working that's going on around this part of the build. This is actually, that kind of solves a lot of it. Let's get rid of this and then instead do stairs. Okay, it's like a little too chunky, but it's really getting somewhere. Hmm. We need some block variants. I think that's the problem. It's too much of like one block. I need some help, and I don't know what block I can help it with. I think we'll just put like a build for now that's like, this is good enough, right? And then we'll come back to it with a more accurate eye to get some detail work into it. I think for now, this does what it needs to do, which is what it needs to do, right? Man, I love that I've restarted like 6 times, got to HV max, and I'm still learning in LV. We're always learning. That's the point. Always learning something new. I have learned so much on this run. It's actually kind of insane. Oh, before I do this. Okay. 15, 29, 568. And then Y70. All right, let's divide that. Equals 1529 divided by 8. 191.1, so 191. And then equals 568 divided by 8. 71. Goose says, beep boop, here comes the nuke, because I'm using chat to plot out my nether portal. Hello, Mr. Obama. How's it going? I am relinking the portals right now. I'm doing a different portal here. 191.71. Okay, 71 is that way. 191 is here. And I want it to be facing west. $191.71. Oh, whoops. My inventory is so full right now. Hello. Oh, yeah, I already said hello. How's it going? Okay. And then we want it facing west. So we'll build this. 191.71 is right here. We could just do it like this and like gamble on the rotation. Oh, but no, there's a couple of reasons I wanted to do this sideways. I'm tired of running into walls whenever I get situated in here. Okay, wait. 71, 191. Right here. Didn't expect the slander vid to be loved. Oh, I mean, we're all a little bit degenerate. It's a funny video. Mr. Obama made us like a Project Singularity slander video that I think is really funny. We all liked it on Project Singularity, I think. Oh, and you know what I could do? I could make my life so much better if I just made it so that way this portal, no matter what direction I go, always gets out into this main hallway. Oh, I really need to empty my inventory so badly. What amp do you use for mic headphones? I use, I don't recommend this, but I have a Scarlett Solo from like years ago that I've been using as a audio interface. I don't think I would buy a Scarlett Solo again. I would buy something like a Motu M2 as an audio interface, but do whatever you feel is right, obviously. I need a saw. I'll need to do some better detail work over in the nether side soon, but I think I'm just gonna like box this up for now and then make sure that it works and then work on it later. Because I don't want this to be the focus of today. Three is homophobic, it's just soy baiting. Okay, well, I don't think 3 is homophobic. I think he's rightfully uncomfortable with he's got a girlfriend. I think the joke is it goes too far sometimes. We want to make sure that all of our members feel safe and happy and respected. So I have retired that joke officially, chat. We're no longer calling 3 and soy gay. It's just soy. Soy can be gay with me. How about that? I'm gonna. How about that? We'll make the canon that I'm stealing soy from Tofu Corp, and I'm cheating on Flurbin. All right, this song isn't really doing it for me. What's something that's lit that I could listen to right now? I got no ideas. Ooh, some Klaus Schultz. That's pretty lit. Pixelated Kisses I like. I think a lot of people trash on Pixelated Kisses, but I think it's pretty good, honestly. I understand if it's not your favorite, though, or like anyone's favorite. All right, that looks ugly as sin. We're gonna have to forgive it for now. Do just a little bit of light detail work. I'm not sure what the order of operations for this is, because I don't think both of these portals can coexist, right? So I think what we're gonna have to do is break. We could break this portal and then come back through the overworld at the ducklings, break the other portal, and then relight maybe? Doss, I'm glad you like that tune. That's my mother's favorite tune of mine. Elysia. That's an old one. Actually, Mr. Obama, I have a very cool transportation idea for. It's locked right now and we can't do it, but I had this sick idea that we were gonna do. It's gonna be so gas and you guys are gonna be very excited about it. It's new tech, but unfortunately it's gated for another couple of tiers. It is right up my alley though, so if that gives you any hints as to what's actually going on, it's my wheelhouse, but it's new tech that people haven't really caught on to. Okay, I'm gonna relight this. Okay, there we go. I always love how Gregtech New Horizons is just like so troll about the. Okay, grab that. That's good enough. I'll fix that later. All right, hopefully this should relink where I want it to. Nothing ever happens though. What the fuck? No. Why did it link to what? Why did it link to the duck portal? Excuse me? What? How did that even happen? What? Okay, wait. Maybe I needed to go the other way. Okay, wait. That seems to work. How is that even possible? Okay. All right, we're good. We can make it in and out. And then most people will be facing this direction, which I don't think is the right direction, but they'll get off here and then they'll look around and then they'll see this magnificent shit right here. Fine shit. All right, let's work on making this a little more. It needs a little more presence. So I think it needs to be a little bit thicker, is my conjecture. Let's put away some of the stuff that I don't need before we do this. Botania Transport is slow. I have maybe a faster method than Botania transport. What are luminizers? Don't care about hellbark wood. Don't care about obsidian. I should take this wand out of my hand before I cause some chaos. Cobblestone is out. Let's get some. Let's do this, do that. Nice, okay. Gonna grab some deep slate from here. I'm not gonna grab some deep slate from here. There we go. Hit this, and then I'm actually gonna turn all of this into brick for now. And then do one more tiles recipe. There we go. Oh, luminizers. Okay, okay. An ori? What is an ori? Orrery. Orrery. Orrery? What is that? It's a model of the solar system. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about what we could do that's like space themed. Because I do think we could do some sick stuff there. I really wanted to do something with globes and orbits and whatnot, and I think that would be kind of gas. Okay, so I think we can immediately get rid of some build complexity here by just sealing this into a brick. It gives it some heft to the build. It makes it feel a little more substantial, substantive, perhaps. We can just seal all that off. Really just taking Soy's build. No, I wanted to do something that like playfully talks with like converses with Soy's build, but is not just a one-to-one copy. Even though it's sick, we gotta have some creativity here, some individuality. All right, one thing we can do off the rip is we can copy this archway here. Oh, although the angle. Is there any way we could represent this in like a really gross, cut cornery way? Oh, what the heck? What am I even doing? Okay, it's like that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, that does seem to fit, honestly. I don't know why. It seems like it shouldn't, but it might. Oh, no, I know why. We're like a couple blocks down, actually. Oof. Woof. I mean, that works too. That doesn't look terrible. We need some slabs. What the heck? Where did the fire come from? I'm in danger. Thank you for following, Alv100 Slowbro. I do think something using something vivid pasture seeds to make grass that is visually richer and spawn proof would be nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. Vivid pasture seeds. Vivid grass. Mobs cannot spawn on this block. I like that. I like that. That's some tech that I didn't know about. Thank you. Dude, our inventory is so trashed right now. This is such a problem always. I do not play GTNH to the point of falling asleep, actually. That seems like quite the experience right there. No, normally when I tap out, I tap out. I know my limits. That's not terrible. I don't hate that. And we do this. And that. Except this will be a deep slate tile stairs. There we go. Okay, the last thing we need to do is make this bottom part feel a little more substantive. Before we fill in down here with the Twilight Portal and various other things. How do I want to do this? I could make like, this could just be a straight up column, which would be nice. But I feel like it would cut off some roots of movement, which I don't love. Micro sleeps? Yeah, I would just go to bed, frankly. What? You guys are insane. You know what I'm gonna do? Fuck it. I am just gonna make this a smaller arch. It's really not worth tearing hair out over, right? Just makes sense, right? Which means I would probably have to add... Huh. It's getting tricky. The trash is for both of us. The trash is for both of us. The trash is for both of us. Uh-oh. Rat and worm back at it again. Iconic duo. I'm glad someone caught that. Alright, I do want to try some texturing here. I'm thinking, and that's never a good thing. Whenever I start thinking, that's always bad. I think, therefore I am Descartes? Do we have thoughts on that? This does give it depth. It does give it texture. And it also gives us like a direction, which I'm kind of digging right now. Let's try it on the main bridge. I might need to go a little further here. It's close. It's close. I have one more idea that could make this even better. Can we do that? Okay, I actually rather like this a lot. It's also mob proof, right? If we build a bridge on slabs. So I think we're gonna commit to this, and if it's a mistake, it's a mistake, and we'll just live with it and keep building. Which means I will have to channel it directly into there. Oh god, these spiral stairs are gonna get so janky. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We always do. I don't like how it's raining always. I think it's a warp effect, which is really funny. So I think Duck just having trillions of warp is what's causing it to always be raining, which is so goofy to me. So goofy. I think it kills my bit rate though, so I'd love to get it sorted out. Like I would love to figure out what's actually going on with the constant rain. Am I being lied to? Warp can't do that? Okay. I think I'm being lied to. Yeah, you're right. It does fake rain. So maybe I am being lied to. I feel like it rains way too much on this server. Like way more than that is normal. Is that a blood moon? Why is everything a little bit orange? Ooh, isn't there something that reduces rain? You're right. There is. What is that thing? Teru Teru bozu. Oh, dude, why don't we figure that out like right now? I do not. I think I need a break from building like a short one, and I can get back to this because this looks sick now. I think it has all the right texture, depth, and meaning that it needs, and then I'll just like fill in slabs below the bridge or something. But yeah, let's. Oh, it's a blood moon, of course. Let's do this. Normally I just like log off during blood moons. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not fuck with blood moons at all. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Ruby Bros. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know why it's raining every other day. Let me grab the Lexica Botania, and then we'll do some thinking about Teru Teru bozu and how we're gonna automate it. I'm gonna go down into this. This has got to be safe enough, probably, hopefully. Okay. I think it's functional flora. Teru Teru bozu. Okay, it's not here. Let me see if we have it in NEI. Teru Teru bozu. Metaweave cloth, rune of spring, sunflower. Definitely doable. Woven cotton. Okay. Black bow tie. What is this? Can I get a black tank top? Cat ears. Witch pin. Oh my god. Natural apparatus, maybe? Teru Teru bozu. Okay. Let me drink some water. Get ready. Do you learn most of your stuff from doing mods, the early games of modded MC, and carry a lot of that over from various packs of GTNH, or how did you learn about most of your automation? So, I used to play Botania a lot. That's about it. That's like the only mod that I recognize from this pack. AE2 was new for me, Blood Magic, Thaumcraft. One sec, let me blow my nose also. The reason I could do this is because I streamed and people would tell me how to do it. And that was what was helpful. All right, I don't want to get touched during this blood moon, but one sec. I'll be right back. But yeah, honestly, Jacksterity, I think you just need to stream and then people will tell you what you need to do, and it's really helpful actually. And now I know most of this, but playing with people like Soy and Duct and Goose, like they have shown me so much weird tech that I'll probably internalize. I was thinking about making a list of all the weird shit that we did that could be like used in the future, like making a concise list so I can remember it. Oh my god, that's got to be Soy Cake. There's no way that guy just spawned on me. I actually think Soy Cake's here. I will slash kill Soy Cake if there's another skeleton. You hear me, Soy? I can't even fill in his name. Damn. Teru Teru bozu are known as amulets that can ward away bad weather. Simply creating one of these and placing it in the world will decrease the amount of time that rain or snowstorms will last. During bad weather, right-clicking one with a sunflower or tossing said flower at it will have the sun come back. Attaching a redstone comparator to one of these allows it to detect for bad weather. I feel like this is like the easiest automation in the world. You just get a comparator, it shows when it's bad weather, and then you dispenser out a sunflower when it's done. And that just fixes it all. Let's see if we can make this. We need a rune of spring, which I think we should be able to make. Kato, I do have VODs for this series. They're just on a different YouTube channel. If you go to my Discord, you'll find it, and ask me, you'll find it. But yeah, I have all those VODs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Blood moons, man. Where's the moon? We're about halfway done. I can just fly in the sky away from you guys. Jungle sapling, wheat. Is it jungle specifically? Oh, it's any sapling. Okay. Jesus. That does not look good. One wheat, 1, 2, 3 saplings. Why am I being struck with lightning? Can I unload these guys? Oh my god, I can't unload them. Alright, we're gonna do a drive-by of the altar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll need our wand eventually. That doesn't look right. Yeah, there's only 2 saplings. Where'd my third one go? Stupid fucking blood moon, dude. Oh my god, stop lightning striking me! Hello, Jeff. How's it going? How are you, my friend? Okay, 1 wheat. Okay, yep, it's going. It's going. Maybe we'll just go to Goose's house for the blood moon. Chill in the hot tub. After finals, I crave more Greg. I came back to my UHV Moni Factory world, but it's getting really bad instability issues and crashing constantly. Damn. You know what we could do, actually, is we could work on the nether hub. Let's grab some blocks and get in there. Oh. Relaxing after a 5K. Oh my gosh. Time wand focus. I've heard of that. I've never used it before. I might want to get one. Okay, so I don't think we can approach our portal without getting absolutely touched. So we're going to go over to the ducklings and hopefully their portal will be in a better state. How has Warhammer been, Jeff? Take my prime. Oh, I appreciate you, my friend. We've just been doing some building. We're on a creator server with a bunch of other YouTube content creators currently. Goose is just in the fucking trenches right now. I don't know. It's just him versus the world right now. Okay, Soy is flamethrowing me. At least this is a step up from spawning skeletons on me. Alright, this is where... Really? Really? They made it through the goddamn portal. I hate this. I hate it here. I think I can unload them though. Nope. I just have to... Okay, that just gives me blindness. That's cool. And nausea and blindness. Come on, man. Chat, if you knew what was happening, you'd be one step ahead of me. Holy moly. I hate these guys. Okay, well, we can do very little, actually, to solve this, because the problem is that the mobs are coming in from the overworld. But we'll do some texturing work here, because that's what I want to be here for. What is this song? How is everyone doing, by the way? How is everyone's exams and all of that? I don't envy you guys being in exam season, but I know that that's pretty much it. I just don't envy you guys. How is everyone doing with that? I was never a studier because I was always in music, so I never had to really. But I'm hoping that everyone's doing well on their exams and studying and getting enough sleep. I will say that 9 times out of 10, getting sleep is probably going to be more worth it than getting that last amount of studying in. But I'm also kind of biased, so that's my pro tip for school. Procrastinating studying right now, that's classic. That's classic. Dude, everything just looks better with a gradient. I swear to God. Let's also get rid of the rest of this portal here. Sleep doesn't exist when you have a few-month-old baby. That would be true, Jax. Damn. Before I did LCR, sometimes I would be like, oh, that's a good recipe. I should get an LCR going soon. LCR is so goated because it has perfect overclocks. So for non-Gregtech players, or for people who don't know, most machines have imperfect overclocks. So if you do a recipe with 4 times the energy, you only get twice the speed out of it. And that's really unfortunate. You're wasting energy, right? The LCR, the Large Chemical Reactor, my favorite multi-block of all time, it has this unique feature of perfect overclocks. So every time you do a recipe, if you give it 4 times power, it goes 4 times as fast. If you give it 16 times power, it goes 16 times as fast. That's the reason why it's so good. And it's just, the further you get in the game, the more and more that it just stays the best. Oh man, imagine being in school. L. Yeah, I can't imagine, bro. I would be dead. I do not fuck with school like that. Do I have... Nah, probably not. I'll come back and texture this pillar sooner or later. Okay, there we go. It's no longer spawnable. We'll grab some of these real quick. One, two, three, four, five, six. Nice. A little blend. Beautiful. And I need something that looks better than this sign, but for now we'll just use it. Let's put a little heart here to be cute. Steam centrifuge. I have like 40 steam centrifuges in my base. Okay, that's straight up psychopathic behavior. What the heck? Why do you have 40 steam centrifuges in your base? What? Oh my god. You people scare me. You people being my people. Okay, I need deep slate brick slabs. I need polished deep slate stairs, and I think after that we're good. Okay, I'll take this song. Nine, I really enjoyed your Hollow Knight Silksong video. That might not come out again. We might not do that. I actually came to the conclusion that I didn't like Hollow Knight Silksong as much as I liked regular Hollow Knight. So if anything, there will be like some regular Hollow Knight videos because I think it's objectively a better game. I know that's a hot take. That is probably my biggest heater of a take that I've ever had. But I truly feel that to my core. Maybe I will. I'm pretty happy with the Gregtech content that I'm doing right now though, Jeff. I'm in this awesome server called Project Singularity with a bunch of fellow like content creators, and we've just been having a blast. Like yeah, it's just been really fun. Okay. That's a start. I kind of want that to be, this to be like rounded out. Let's see if we can do that. Like something like that, perhaps. Okay. Oh, that's not right. And then this will be that, that, and then that. Okay. And then slab it up. That looks nice. That looks nice. We're getting somewhere, chat. This looks beautiful. Uh-oh. This is gonna kill me. That this is like slightly uneven. I don't know if I can handle that. Said you have your VODs saved on YouTube and says somewhere in Discord of this Project Singularity playthrough. Yeah, I do have my VODs for this. If you check on my YouTube channel, there should be a linked channel of my VODs channel. It is a very intricate mod pack, and you haven't seen the half of it. It has thousands of hours of content, and it's basically like a factory game, Jeff. So there's like a bunch of machines that you process materials and you turn them into more advanced materials to make more advanced machines, and you do this for an entire quest book full of machines. And it's just really well made. This is my second time playing it. It took me 2,000 hours to finish my first gate run. There's some very cool multi-blocks and structures and machines that are just super nice. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to come to terms with that for now. I'll just let that be, and then if it really bugs me later, I'll work on it. Cyan mana flashes. I'll have to try the mana flashes because I was gonna use these light orbs from Thaumic Horizons, but I want to give those a whirl. Okay, I think that looks really good. I think what we'll do, let's extend this walkway so it fits with the rest of the theme. And then we'll need to figure out how we're going to do this main pathway in the building soon. But I actually want to do the Teru Teru bozu thing right now. Do we have brick slab? Just need to do a couple more quick things to finish this. Yeah. I do need to do some work on all my channel organization. I have 3 channels. I have one music channel that I post all of my personal music in. That was the start of all this. Wouldn't have been an online presence without the music channel. And then I have my main channel where I post my edited videos and all of that, and then my VODs channel, which is linked somewhere in that whole mess. Alrighty. That's looking great. Chat, I don't know what I'm just I don't have time to play games for fun. I'm just a Warhammer nerd now. You know what, Jeff? I think I was like 1 chromosome away from being like a RuneScape Warhammer sweaty. I am gonna kill Soy. I'm actually gonna kill Soy. I know it's him. I can't prove it, but I know it's him. I hate these stupid fire arrows. Okay, Soy, I've asked you before to stop. I know you're doing it now because there's no way there's a skeleton spawning that close to me. Like, there's no way, right? If you're out there, Soy, please stop. I'm trying to stream, bro. What tier are you currently 9? We are in LV right now. As per our rules, we're time gated. We're waiting for Hecuba and crew. I hope that ducker so I get concussion creeper eggs from infused seeds. I will genuinely... That would probably end it for me. I do not like mobs at all. It's one of like the most frustrating parts of this pack in my opinion. Is the mobs, and I just do not fuck with them. They like clog up my inventory. There's so much wrong with them. Okay, that's looking better. We're somewhere. I can turn off my F7 now. I want to put my Twilight Forest portal back in somewhere. So let's get that all situated. Where do we think we should put the Twilight portal, chat? I was honestly thinking somewhere in here would be fine. I think Expedition 33 should probably win, based on what I hear about it. That's true, the spawn-proof grass would be nice, but I don't know if I want to change the palette of the build yet. Because the grass would be a big change in the color of the overall experience. Thank you for following, Rising Darkness. How's it going, my friend? under the bridge to the left, where that path is under the bridge, you just filled under the ground, under the part where the stairs go up. Oh, like right here? Ooh. Ooh, you are smart. Alright. This cannot be a coincidence at this point. Like, these guys can't naturally spawn within a certain radius of blocks. So someone is just trolling me at this point. Because I put a chandelier down. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Did it have camo block or something similar? Maybe. I don't know. It's just, ugh. I hate mobs. Oh, another thing about the Twilight portal is it's 2x2. Oh, it always ruins everything. I don't know. Okay, we'll need to figure out something. Maybe I'll do this. Let's put some deep slate tiles down here. Four skeletons in a row is impossible. Yeah, like I have little patience for that. Let's grab this and polish deep slate wall. Just make 3 of them in a row. Yeah, exactly. Like, who is doing that? That cannot be real, right? And then we'll do 1 whole block of ceiling up here. And then, obviously, we need to put some lanterns in. Duh. Oh, I hate how this has to be offset, but it's for the best. It's because it needs to be. It's 2x2. Can't do anything about it. I literally only spawned one way earlier when you came back from AFK. I don't know why you're doing that, Soy. I don't know why you're doing that. Oh, I never picked up the Teru Teru bozu. We need to finish that. I am using the Tofu Corp flight harness, the thermostatic harness for flight. I don't think that's a valid... You need infusion, which is not LV. It's MV for most normal people. So that might be a little challenging. Ooh, do I need open sky for this? We'll see. And then the classic way to make a Twilight portal is a diamond plus I think it's 4 circuits. Quick and dirty portal generator. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And that goes in an LV assembler, hence why the Twilight is LV locked. 30 seconds in an LV assembler is kind of... I wonder if we even bother with this wall here. It doesn't really do much to help the build. It's just like kind of movement restrictive. BBQ skeleton alert? Yeah, I saw that, dude. I saw that motherfucker. How is he spawn? Oh my god. Why is he so fast? Whatever. He's skill issue. Hate them skeletons, bro. We're gonna do a campaign against all skeletons. I'm gonna imprison them in EECs, extreme entity crushers, and make them work their dead off for the rest of their lives. Hate those skeletons, bro. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. So we got our through line straight up here. The last thing I need to do is I'll probably just end up like fixing this right here so that way it's finished. Oof, oof. So that feels weird. We can do this, which feels equally as weird. I'll leave it open for interpretation. We might need a bridge going that way. Ooh, I know what I'll put on. One sec, I have some music I need to put on. Game resources. There we go. Y'all know this one. When you're making a bunch of LCRs and such, do you just try to batch craft a crap ton of pieces at one time so you can just build them whenever you want or need them? I think that the classic Gregtech player mentality is just batch craft everything. I would definitely batch craft with LCRs. You'll need a lot of them. You'll want a lot of them. They're beautiful. All right, let's get some water in there. I'm going to use the Rod of the Seas from Botania. And we'll throw in our quick and dirty portal generator. And there we go. Our Twilight portal is back online. And it's all linked up. Perfect. Nice. Oh, cheers, Jolly. My friend asked for 3 HV circuits, MV circuits. He didn't get them until I was finished crafting 32. That's like the mentality most people adopt. I think it's better to sometimes not batch, like go one at a time. It's very rare, that occasion. But like if you can like quickly get a power boost or make your life a lot easier, like I don't know, like building your first MV or LV bender, right? You only want to make a couple of circuits for that, and then the rest of them are so much more efficient and easy to make afterwards. Like, yeah, that's a good use case. Okay, there's that. How does that look? Might need to work on that. We could like slab up the ceiling. But that's also kind of funky. Does it give it enough thickness? Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but... I actually never used an LV bender in my run. Excuse me? 1-to-1 plates and you pass that up? Oh my god. Put this guy in the asylum. Holy shit. Your base sounds astounding. All right, that's pretty hype. That is pretty hype. We'll need to do some ground texturing at some point, but I think we're in like a pretty good spot. Let me do what I need to do here. And then like our bridge build and spawn build is complete on it. Oh, I need to do this last little thing over there. You know what I'm talking about? I could do something like that. I think this like gets everything that I need out of this build. Yeah, actually. Plus this two like thick column over here gives it the kind of depth that I'm looking for. It feels structurally sound. What I'm not sure about is how I'm gonna do this part. Because this is like a wall on purpose. I don't know. I could just do something like that. But then that like wall right there looks kind of funky. That looks okay. I'll roll with it. Who bending they plates right now? Me, obviously. Can anyone tell me what game this soundtrack we're listening to is from? This is probably my favorite game series of all time. At least when I was a kid. This shit. Oh my god, I spent hours playing this game. That's a good guess. Celeste is a good guess. The hint is that I was a kid when I was playing this, and I was not a kid playing Celeste. That's pretty new game. Okay. Yeah, this is from Metroid Prime. This is Fendrana Drifts from Metroid Prime. This is the goated track. Want to do something here that shows off the lopsidedness of this whole conundrum of a thing. I don't really know what we could do. Maybe like just like putting walls in the corners is enough. Maybe like that. Yeah, I don't hate that. Just gives it a little more texture that it so desperately needs. That just looks like a face. I don't like that. The man in the wall. I'm gonna head out for the night. Good luck on all finals and games. Yes, good luck, everyone. All right, that's some good progress for now. Let me finish this, and then Teru Teru bozu is next. I swear I haven't forgotten about it. I do feel like as a whole, it's missing something, and we'll need to figure out what that sauce is that it's missing. I think it needs a second block, because I think it's just deep slate. It's just like too much deep slate. We'll need to figure out how to balance that in the future, and I'll do some brainstorming offline of exactly how I want to approach that. Because I know it needs to be a different... I can't just like great wood prismarine it up. Maybe I could use prismarine as like a secondary color and just like make it less pronounced. All right, chat. I think we're finally good. So the effect of this build is that when I walk up to my new building, one, I have a place to see exactly what I'm looking at. I might need to make like a really tall tower here so we get a great view of this area. But as soon as people come visit our base, they will walk out of here, they will see this build, and they will be wowed. And then also, I have quick access from the main area of my base over to actually just like walking into it, which is good. That's the other, it has functional purpose and aesthetic, which is always what I'm always going for both. All right, I want to look at this Teru Teru bozu. It's time. Iron bars down the bridge at the lower part. I like that. I'm open to the idea. I think iron might be a little too aggressive for what I'm going for. This is supposed to be like fantastic in a way, like a little fantasy, but I like where your head's at. It's a good start. I'll definitely give it a try, because so many of you are saying the chiseled iron bars would be nice. Okay, there's our Rune of Spring, and of course when you're crafting composite runes, you get the 2 basic runes back. Rune of Spring, where did it go? Okay. What we need this for is our Teru Teru bozu. We need mana weave cloth, 5 woven cotton. Oh yeah, we do need the Botania blicky. I'll look into that. Chiseled iron bars. Okay. And then sunflower. Which, honestly, I don't know if I have sunflowers. I would be there if it were anywhere. Alright, I think we're gonna need to go raid the Ducklings B area. We can also transmute Oxeye Daisy, so I'll look for those as well. Yeah, honestly, Jax, just the Mana Steel is good enough for most people's Botania use. I'm really doing this for mostly aesthetic reasons. Like, Mana Glass is good, but you have that if you have Mana Steel and other stuff, but really, there's like a couple of cool tools, like the World Shaper's Sextant, which measures circles, my Rod of the Seas, which places down water. The Horn of the Canopy is really good. Clears out leaves and stuff. Oxeye Daisy. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Every once in a while, I just come over here and harvest their flowers. I don't know if they know about it. I don't think they care. These bees passively make flowers, which is why I do this so shamelessly. Hello, Kiss FC. How's it going? How are you? You know what, Jax? We're gonna do witchery stuff very soon. I'll probably make a witchery setup in the area So I can go over some of the basics of witchery in the coming episodes, because we did gamble some witchery stuff. We're gonna need to get lucky to get a lot more of it though. I think I just got trolled by the cactus. Wow, I see no sunflowers naturally spawning. We are very, we're maybe close to do the biome change potions. Playing GTNH almost full time and even still not enough time to do all the things I want. Classic. That is classic. Oh, that just looks really good from afar too. Yeah, it does need a little bit. It's just like a brick of deep slate right now. I think it needs some type of contrasting block, and we'll need to think about that in the coming days. Great wood is always a very easy choice for that, but we'll see. I think my conjuration catalyst, or my alchemy catalyst, is down here. Yeah. And then, okay, oxide daisy, pink tulip. Ugh, no. We can go through the whole list. Oh my god, we're gonna go through all tulips. Actually, I like these pink tulips as like things I can place on the ground, so I'll split this in half. Should be able to bone meal the top half of the sunflower. What? Oh my god, Teru Teru bozu automation is gonna be so easy. Holy moly. Thank you, Drifter. What the heck? I wonder if holding a fortune tool in the offhand would work. Or doing this. So I think you need to hold bone meal in the offhand, fortune in the main hand. 17. No, it doesn't work. That would be fun. Vanilla mechanics versus GTNH players. That's actually so true. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, Teru Teru bozu time. There he is. Look at him go. We just have that little guy in our hand. I don't know where I want to set this up, honestly. Maybe like right here even. It seems so simple. If I had a comparator, yeah, there we go. Does he just rotate? Oh, what a cute little guy. I think we just get a dropper, chat. I think it's as shrimple as that. Dropper, dropper, dropper. We must have a dropper. I'll take a dispenser if I have to. Oh, there we go. Alright, we drop it right into his forehead. This should be pretty easy. Honestly, we could even just use vanilla redstone, I think. I don't think there's any point to using the open crate from Botania, because we just, like, we get a redstone signal, we drop in the thing, and it's over. That's it. I think it's just the simpler it is, the better at this point, right? All right, let's also get the mana blicky. Mana gun, mana blaster, pulse mana spreader. Oh, gross. That is a gross recipe. These redstone roots require vacuum tubes, which I hate making. Oh my god. But luckily we have a couple. Somehow we need TNT, which we could use. Rare drop from death creepers. That might be lootable. Maybe we have TNT though. Mana diamond we can definitely make, and then oh wait, this is gonna be the part that will make or break this. Okay. Rune of mana is sterling silver, thaumium, mana steel, and mana pearl. That's so free actually. We're good. Thaumium. Cheers. Dispenser works the same for this application? Yeah, exactly. Just have to keep the sunflower supply topped off. Yeah, I mean, I'll see how active it is in like eating our sunflowers. I might have a toggle off button for when I'm offline. Don't need all of these, just a couple. I could get Goose with the Death Creeper for the TNT. That would be quite fortuitous, actually. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we need to get our hands on sterling silver plates. That is the real issue. I think that's just EBF. Okay, we have some. That's good. Nice. First try. It kills the rain, but it turns that rain cycle duration into the timer to the next storm? What do you mean by that? Does it like set up the rain to happen again? So like it's like a feedback loop essentially is what you're saying? Okay. The last thing we need to find is TNT. We can make this, or we can Death Creeper. Let's see if we have any at home. Oh man, okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I am gonna put a lever on this. And we're gonna make it only happen when I am not, like when I'm here. So I'll like turn it off. Oh, that's gonna get violent, isn't it? Perfect. I'll just toggle it off whenever I'm not online, and then when I'm online, I guess it'll go. Oh, I have the in-game info XML turned off, LMAO. Hello, Harv, how's it going? Oh my god, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Oh, thank god we have TNT. Oh, let's go. Okay, I have the mana blicky. We need the, what lens? The flash lens is what you guys were saying? Let's look this up. Alphamancy, Ender Artifacts, Baubles, maybe mystical items, Mana Blaster. The Mana Blaster is a portable mana spreader. While shaped like a pistol for easily handling, it's not exactly a firearm, as much as it is just a portable spreader. Okay. The burst is a bit different from one fired from spreaders, as it's faster, but only carries 3/4 of the mana spreader burst. Sorry, of the mana a spreader burst would. There's also a short cooldown period until another burst can be shot. Okay. Meta lenses also function. If the shooter has a haste effect present on their person, the speed at which they can fire the blaster also increases. Okay. Need more DACA. Thorn Chakram. Oh, Terra Steel. Damn it. Vitreous Pickaxe. Huh. Wrenches. Terra Truncator. That's probably Terra Steel. I think we would find lenses in mana manipulation, maybe? Potency lens, resistance, efficiency, bounce on it. Okay. Gravity lens, interesting. Oh, whoops. The bore lens breaks blocks. Interesting. Damaging lens, phantom. Huh. I'm gonna skip this one. Influence. Wait, what? The influence lens allows the mana burst to have influence over any nearby dropped items, experience orbs, and even falling blocks, having them move in the exact same vector of motion as the burst itself. What? Why would you code something like that? I mean, that's sick, but like what? Weight lens. Kindle lens. Jesus. Force lens, flash lens. Okay, flash lens creates a flame of the same color as the burst that caused it. It provides light and is purely decorative. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're getting a flash lens. Fire charges glowstone. Botania is a tech mod. I mean, it's a joke that people say, but I actually fully believe it. The reason why so many people don't like Botania is because it's a tech mod, but it's not precise. There's no way to measure anything. So people get really fed up with that because people love measuring. But I'm always like a fly by the seat of my pants type of guy. I always just, whatever happens, happens. If it need more machines, I make more machines. And most of my vibe choices are kind of correct, so I always play like that. Okay, and then cyan of some sort. There's that. I need to grind it up into a powder first. Damn it. There's a way to measure stuff in Botania, just not in GTNH? Really? I would never have done that. I always just go by the vibes. Oh. Man, I've been streaming for a while. Normally I don't stream this long. But we have a project, we have some good stuff to do. All right. Okay, now how do I put... Holy shit. I've got the blicky. Okay, that does look pretty sick. It's like a good complement to the other particle effects here. Like, I love these the Thaumcraft lights, but this is like a whole different thing, and I love it. I'm actually a really big fan. That is very cool. The recoil is really funny to me though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks about right. Oh, I should feather this. So I'll put it where the lanterns aren't. You can deploy them at a distance for dungeon running. That's awesome. Who is doing that though? Like honestly. Ooh, somehow I just got 2 different mana flashes from one shot. Okay, I think it was the wall. I wonder if I can get the mana flash in the lantern. No. What if I just start fucking blasting? It's like the damned souls crossing the bridge. It's kind of cool. I'm just gonna go a little bit ham with these for now. Thank you for making me do this though. This is some more cool tech that we have learned. I guess we'll call this the Bridge of the Damned. I like that. Can you stack multiple vertically? No, when you shoot one, it breaks it actually. I could probably vary the heights of these by like making and breaking blocks though. Uh-oh. Whoops. Yeah, I can. I have no clue what's going on. Is that Vazki and Reka? Source code of Vazki's work resulting in Chromatocraft being the only mod that can precisely measure mana and move Botania mana more efficiently than Botania himself. Wow, we're getting some lore here. Cyclone, you are now the light guy, yeah. Ooh. This could recharge a little faster. Oh, somehow you can split the light sometimes if you're like super uber precise. You know what? The thing is though, I have never wanted to measure Botania stuff. I'm always happy with the amount of knowledge that I have. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put these right there. Like on the actual corner. Is this, yeah, like here as well. Maybe here? No, that doesn't look right, does it? Probably here. I'm just like, I'm just shooting this building, bro. Nope. Anyway, I started blasting. Exactly. Oh, that looks great. I want to move that one. Beautiful. Honestly, I want to keep streaming kind of, chat. Is that bad? It's been 3 hours. It's only 2 a.m. I wanted to finish at least the bookshelves of here and then like get started on the telescope, but maybe I'll put an outline of the telescope here and then we'll work on it another day. I just want to get something on the board so I can think about it. Because like if I don't have something to think about, it's harder to visualize it generally. So let's do that. Where's the architecture bench? Wait, please tell me that great wood planks works as... No way. No way. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't work? Why do great wood planks not work in the architecture bench? Okay, okay, everything's gonna be okay. What else could we use? For a telescope, I guess great wood doesn't make much fucking sense. That's fair. We're gonna need to introduce another color to this palette or another block. Maybe like aged copper, actually. Wait a minute. Starfield projector? Yo, I forgot about these things. Oh, that would be sick. That's a great idea. Okay. So there is like an aged copper block that I really like. I think we'll just go with oxidized cut copper, maybe. Oh, they have the copper grates. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Copper grate. How do I get a regular ass copper grate? Red granite? What? Who made this red? Wait, what? What is this? I don't, of course I don't have any red granite at home. What? Actually though, actually who made this recipe? I want to find them. I want to find them. That's just not right. That just, what? Never mind, never mind. Ooh, they have copper bulbs. Okay. Block of copper. Okay, yeah, yeah. Let's get compressing. There you go. I don't know how we're gonna do a telescope though. Honestly, that's probably gonna be the hardest part of this build, is like making the telescope that goes in the observatory. Plus, I kind of want to make it functional in a way, but I have no ideas on that. It's just gonna be a struggle no matter what, I think. Arcane stone bricks could be pretty cool. Let me put something down with wood planks for now. This might be a little Giganiminosaurus. This might be a little bigger than I signed on for. You consider some of the different metamorphic stones from Botania. There is a lot from Botania, isn't there? Azulejo. I don't think this is... Oh, it is craftable. I'm wrong. Diorite. Oh, there is andesite. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Diorite. Oh my god, I didn't know they added that. Probably there. It's right there. I spent some time looking up what telescopes look like also. That's the other problem. I have no clue what the function of some of these telescope parts does. I need to like do some research so I can actually make a telescope that looks like it's actually like doing something reasonable. Hello, Harv. I am feeling great about the server. I think I would love to move on to MV soon, but I'm always feeling like that. Like I'm always looking for progression. There's some recipes that are really just killing me though. And I don't know how sustainable build streams are, because I know you guys are enjoying this, but it's a lot of creativity to constantly have builds going. It's something that is very hard to sustain, in my opinion. And then we'd have like things poking out here. I don't know how we would do it. That you put your eye on, and then we'd need the lens and all that up here. It looks like something. It's not bad. It's not bad. Could use some work. It looks like a cannon right now. But it's something. It gives us an idea of what we're going for. And then I think we'll end up putting the cauldrons like here, probably, under this, so it has some type of function. And then we'll do something here. We'll do something. I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah, it won't be Prismarine when I'm done. We'll change it to something actual. But look, our build is getting somewhere. Our nether hub has been relocated. We'll need to, this is missing something. There's some key that's missing from here. Maybe it needs like a tower right there to give it a little more balance, because I think the weight is off in this area. Foliage could definitely help for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been a fun build stream. I appreciate you guys popping in tonight. I might stream tomorrow morning. I'll probably stream Thursday morning. We will see. But for now, thank you for joining me. Let's go raid somebody, and then I'll say the normal stuff. I don't even know who would be on at this wee small hour of the morning. GTNH. Exa, Zizka. Okay. Uptime 6 hours, holy moly. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with Zizka actually. I don't know if they're gonna wrap up stream, but this guy is doing a Twist Garden of Grind run, so wish them luck, give them love. In the meantime, Thank you for joining me. It's been lovely. I remind you to be kind to yourself and others and do the best that you can, and just keep working at it. I know life and all those things that you've been working toward are not perfect, but you're making progress every day by trying and keeping it on your mind, and that's enough. That's all you need to do, right? So we'll make progress on this slowly, brick by brick, and I'll see you guys soon. Good night, everybody. Much love.